Greetings. Dear women, young women, girls, allies, and partners of YWCA all around the world. I'm Mira Rizeq, the President of World YWCA. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence 2020 campaign. Our theme for this year, Young Women Lead, Diverse Voices for Action and Accountability, resonates deeply with our work within the YWCA movement, which strives to give women, young women and girls, the platforms and tools to express themselves in the most authentic way possible and be part of a global movement that upholds diversity and comes together for action on critical issues that affect our lives and futures as women. The COVID-19 pandemic threatens to roll back gains we have made over the years towards elimination of violence against women and girls. However, women, young women and girls are not just uniquely vulnerable to many of the dynamics of this crisis, but they are the leaders and problem solvers that our communities depend on as frontline responders, healthcare workers, community organizers, and volunteers. The solidarity, zeal, and sisterhood that I've witnessed over the months is the only validation that we should continue with this fight at all levels. Over the next 16 days, let us exchange ideas, experiences, and perspectives on what a world without violence looks like. Let us hold our government accountable and demand for implementation of policies that protect women, young women and girls. Let us also ensure that perpetrators of violence are made accountable and that these laws and regulations are enforced. It has taken a global pandemic for our governments to acknowledge that violence against women and girls is a pandemic. We have also witnessed governments acting in panic mode, not knowing what to do with this situation. I therefore urge you to petition your respective governments to significantly allocate budget for shelters and places of safety that respond to the different circumstances of different women, young women and girls. Put pressure on the judicial system to clear the backlogs of gender-based violent cases, which has denied a majority of women and girls the justice they deserve. Most importantly, as activists of peace and justice, demand that your governments prioritize women's participation in the decision-making process during and post-COVID-19 pandemic. True to our theme, the activities will be led by young women who will leverage on technology to engage with other young women leaders across the world through virtual panels and panel exchanges, which will encompass intergenerational discussion on Beijing Plus 25 and share next expectations from the perspectives of time and age. Violence against women and girls is one of the most important issues of our time and any time. As we march ahead into these 16 days, let us take time to put into perspective what we must all collectively do to create a world without violence, what it means to our advocacy and movement building strategies. Most importantly, how it must sustain and evolve into the future. Thank you.